because it's nearing the end of 2015, and I know how to speak, I want to do something a little bit different. And I wanted to show off the sketchbook that I've been using for the last year. So as you can see, I love stickers, and so both sides of my sketchbook have stickers. The back side just has the one lovely 1852 Hazlitt Vineyards Red Cat sticker, because Red Cat is the best wine in the world. And then, of course, we have Swedish Hill, and the Green Growler, some Ithaca, some other random places, Tundra Brewery, and all that good stuff. And so that's what the front of the sketchbook looks like. Then we open, there's my name, there's my signature. That's how I start every single new sketchbook. So, mostly sketchbooks are, for me anyway, just complete randomness and doodling, life study drawings. My favorite thing to draw in is a blue ballpoint pen. I really love the contrast of the blue pen and then the black pen once you start to get to ink it, whether you use another ballpoint pen or if you actually use an actual inking tool. Here we can see that I have maybe a very, very small obsession with French bulldogs, but I think they're adorable, and I want a French bulldog in the worst way. I also tend to leave notes to myself, like that one, because that is just how I roll. Sometimes I skip pages, but look, a color study, just to see how something would go together. As you can see, I also did not use both sides of the paper usually, because this sketchbook, which I thought would be slightly better quality than it was, it turned out to be really terrible, and you can really easily see through it, whether you're using just a pen or if you're using the watercolor pencils or anything like that. So it's not intentional, but I didn't really want to, even though they're just sketches, I really didn't want to ruin anything. And usually there are double-sided pages when I was just using pen, and I knew I was just sketching for funsies. Can we see that I can't draw hands? I really can't draw hands. Again, more notes to myself about what is going on. There's a Monday Mermaid with a French Bulldog Fairy. That was a request. More studies. This was actually from one of my favorite artists, Stephanie Fuman-Law. Amazing watercolor artist. And I have her fantasy background watercolor book, and she had this little section on perspective, and even after 4 years at college as an art major, this was the best perspective I've ever seen that actually made sense, and I was able to actually work with her examples. Mermaids. This was a Sketch Dailies. Bad doodles. Good doodles. Graffiti, because, I'm white and I can do these things. Not. Mermaids. Skunks. More skunks. Eyeballs. I like eyeballs. Eyeballs are fun to draw. Of course, the groundbreaking Supreme Court ruling. I went through a rainbow phase for a little while after that. More sketches. Mermaids. That is terrifying looking. More graffiti. Mermaids. Sketches. I had just gotten Prismacolor color pencils finally, so these couple were me experimenting with the colors and what exactly they can do. And then here I am back to my usual watercolors. Life drawing. I honestly did not spell fruit wrong, I just put the dot of the I in the wrong spot. My husband and I were going through a Breaking Bad phase. More mermaids. Ugly fairy. Hey, look, that's me. I went through a self-portrait phase. It wasn't very long, thankfully, because I am not the greatest at drawing myself. Oh, this is a double-sided page. My friend and I were watching The Mummy, so this is what happens when I watch TV and draw at the same time. So we got a ferryman, more French bulldogs, Monday Mermaids plus Sketch Dailies. I was able to combine the two. A Monday Mermaid with a manatee. my Inktober sketches. Inktober was all over the place. Oh, Brutus. So there's a bunch of Inktober sketches in here, as well as various other places. I did straight up Inktober drawings. I do have a smaller sketchbook that I keep in my bag at all times. Actually, I have two smaller sketchbooks. One's toned paper. And so I did Inktober either there or here. And then more figure drawing. Oh, that was an Inktober. There's another Inktober. Plus figure drawing practice. Mauves. Oops. Skipped one. There we go. Oh, my siren. I got a little overambitious with those fangs. Mauves. Chewy. Because why not? Back to the Future Day. How can you not draw that? We got a vampire. A Very Happy Friday. This was fun. This was drawing faces based off geometrical shapes. Actually, I should probably do that again. That was actually a lot of fun to do. Decided to get a little pop arty there. More Inktober. I think that was an attempt at drawing myself with bangs. Probably not. Either way, it's terrible. Oh, I was having a Harry Potter day. And then I was just playing with my Copic marker, just for funsies. This actually was my friend who was playing around with my markers in my sketchbook. This is the shape game, or part of it. The shape game is where someone draws a shape, or a line, and then you make a shape out of it. So I think mine are the light blue lines, and then blue is my husband, black is one of my friends. More doodles. That was a full-page mermaid. Hey, look, a tiger. How cute. An owl and its cat friend. A Cheshire mermaid cat. More mermaids. My husband wanted to make his own comic, and then not to be outdone, I also made one afterwards. His is completely his own, and I think he did an excellent job. Mine, I am using the text from my Uncle Vinny. He has a great blog. You can go visit him at broadwayadjacent.com, and it's absolutely hysterical, all the stuff that he adds to his blog. So I decided to illustrate one of his, and there was me playing around with it some more. And then there's a new Broadway adjacent comic for a different one. This I started, and maybe one day I'll finish. Mermaids, lots of mermaids. Doodles. There is another Broadway adjacent comic. And then finally, Star Wars. Star Wars The Force Awakens was amazing. So naturally I had to draw our two favorite Star Wars characters, Rey and BB-8. So that is roughly a year's worth of drawings. As I said, I do have a couple other sketchbooks floating around, and I usually go back and forth, but this was my main at-home sketchbook, and it was a ton of fun. So thanks for watching, and maybe I will do more videos in the future.